Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving into the story of one of the most exciting and valuable coins in the 50-state quarters program. Get ready to uncover the secrets of the United States $quarter coin from Florida, minted in 2004. Not only is this coin a tribute to one of America's most iconic states, but in some rare cases, it holds incredible value, both numismatically and financially. So watch closely, because this is one coin you'll want to examine very carefully. The Florida Quarter, released in 2004, is a brilliant representation of the Sunshine State's identity and rich heritage. The reverse side features a sleek Spanish galleon sailing proudly across the ocean, a space shuttle launching into the sky, and a strip of land symbolizing Florida's coastline, all framed by the words, "Gateway to Discovery." This powerful design beautifully merges Florida's past and future, reflecting its pivotal role in both early exploration and modern space travel. But as stunning as this quarter looks, it's what lies beneath the surface. Those rare minting mistakes that truly make some versions of this coin worth a fortune. While millions of Florida quarters were minted and circulated across the country, a very small number contain error variations that occurred during production. These rare errors make certain Florida quarters exceptionally valuable and highly sought after in the world of coin collecting. These aren't your everyday scratches or dings. These are official minting mistakes that slipped through quality control and made their way into the hands of the public. And if you know what to look for, you just might find one hiding in your pocket right now. One of the most desirable and rare errors found on the Florida Quarter is the double die error. This happens when the coin is struck twice or more with slight misalignment between strikes, causing the design to appear doubled. Collectors have spotted doubling on various parts of the Florida Quarter, particularly in the wording, such as Florida, 2004, and E pluribus unum. Doubling can also occur in the details of the Spanish galleon sails, or even the flame trails of the space shuttle. When this doubling is strong and clearly visible, the value of the coin skyrockets among collectors. Another highly valuable mint error found in this coin is the off-center strike, where the coin is not properly aligned during minting. This results in a design that is visibly shifted to one side, with part of the artwork missing along the edge. If the date and mint mark are still visible and the off-centering is dramatic, these coins become instantly rare and incredibly collectible. Combine this with the unique design of the Florida Quarter, and you've got a one-of-a-kind piece that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. There are also cases of clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin is missing due to a cutting error during the creation of the blank discs before the coin is struck. On a Florida Quarter, this kind of error is extremely rare and eye-catching. When preserved in good condition, clipped coins are often considered minting anomalies and can command high prices due to their uniqueness and low survival rate. Every clipped coin is slightly different, making them even more intriguing to serious collectors. And then, there's the infamous die crack or cut error, a raised, unintentional line or blob on the surface of the coin caused by damage or breakage in the die itself. On some Florida quarters, these die cracks appear near the rim, across the ship's sails, or even across the space shuttle. These features are often misinterpreted by casual observers as damage, but in reality, they're among the most treasured errors in the collecting world because they show a true, rare production flaw. So how do you know if your Florida Quarter is one of these rare and valuable coins? The key is attention to detail. First, get a magnifying glass or coin loupe and carefully inspect the coin's lettering, the images of the ship and shuttle, and especially the edges. Look for signs of doubling, like shadows or blurred outlines. Check for off-center strikes, which make the border appear uneven or missing. Inspect the coin's rim for clipped edges or raised marks that indicate a cut or die crack. If you think you've found something unusual, consider having it graded and authenticated by a professional coin grading service. They can verify the error and help establish the true value of your coin. Collectors across the country are actively hunting for these rare Florida quarters, and their presence in online auctions, coin shows, and private collections is growing. Coins that feature verified minting errors and are in uncirculated or mint condition have fetched impressive prices, especially those certified by top grading companies like PCGS or NGC. The demand for error coins continues to rise as more collectors and investors enter the market, eager to get their hands on unique pieces like these. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Just how much can a rare Florida quarter from 2004 be worth if it features one of these rare and valuable errors? Well, if you're holding a verified error coin in excellent condition, with a strong visible strike anomaly or doubling, it could be worth as much as $92,000. Yes, that's right, $92,000 for a single quarter that might have been sitting unnoticed in your collection or loose change. So go ahead, search your coin jars, look through your wallets, and dig out those old quarter rolls. That Florida 2004 quarter you've had for years might just turn out to be a rare and valuable collector's item. And remember, it's not just about the money, it's about the thrill of the hunt, the excitement of the discovery, and the joy of uncovering a piece of American history that very few people have ever held in their hands. If you've ever come across a Florida quarter with strange markings, an unusual strike, or any kind of mint error, tell us about it in the comments. We love hearing your stories, seeing your finds, and answering your questions about rare coins. Whether you're new to collecting or a seasoned expert, your journey is part of what makes the coin community so vibrant and exciting. Second rare coin, explore the incredible world of the United States $quarter coin, Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial, minted in 2013. This coin is not just a tribute to one of the most pivotal moments in U.S. naval history, it's also one of the hidden gems in modern coin collecting. If you've never looked twice at this quarter, you might want to dig through your change again, because some of these coins are now worth an eye-popping amount of money. The Perry's Victory Quarter was released in 2013 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters series, which celebrated national parks and historic sites in every state and U.S. territory. This particular design honors Perry's Victory and International Peace Memorial in Ohio, commemorating the Battle of Lake Erie during the War of 1812 and the enduring peace between the U.S., Great Britain, and Canada that followed. The reverse of the coin shows an awe-inspiring image of Oliver Hazard Perry himself, standing tall with the iconic memorial towering in the background, a striking symbol of leadership, strength, and unity. It's a coin that carries not only history, but also significance that resonates to this day. But while millions of these quarters were minted and released into circulation, only a select few feature rare mint errors and unique characteristics that have skyrocketed their value in the world of coin collectors. These are the coins that transform from pocket change into priceless treasure, and if you know what to look for, you just might come across one that could change your life. That's what makes the Perry's Victory 2013 quarter so fascinating. There's so much more beneath the surface if you take a closer look. One of the most highly sought-after errors on this coin is the double die error, where the coin's die strikes the surface more than once, slightly misaligned. This creates visible doubling in the text or imagery on the coin. On the Perry's Victory quarter, collectors have reported doubling on the words Perry's Victory 2013 and even in the fine details of the memorial column itself. These types of errors make the design appear shadowed or layered, and when this doubling is bold and easy to spot, the coin becomes extremely valuable to the numismatic community. Another impressive and rare feature collectors are looking for is the off-center strike. This occurs when the blank coin is not properly aligned during the minting process, causing the design to be printed off to one side. Some Perry's Victory quarters have been discovered with dramatic off-center strikes, where part of Perry's image or the memorial is shifted or partially missing. These errors are visually striking, unmistakable, and incredibly rare, making them a hot item for collectors across the country. Let's not forget about clipped planchets. Another rare error where a piece of the coin is missing due to a misut during the blinking phase. When this error appears on a Perry's Victory quarter, especially if the main design and date are still visible, the coin becomes a true oddity worth holding onto. Each clipped coin is different, which adds to its uniqueness and appeal. Combine this rarity with a historical design, and it's no surprise that these error coins are fetching high prices at auction. Additionally, some Perry's victory quarters show signs of die breaks and cuts, which appear as raised lines or blobs caused by a damaged or deteriorated die. These flaws can show up along the rim, within the detailed folds of Perry's coat, or near the base of the monument. These aren't just signs of wear. They're official minting flaws that slipped past inspection, making them incredibly collectible when spotted in good condition. Many coin hunters are actively searching for these anomalies, and finding one in the wild is like discovering buried treasure. So, how can you tell if your 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter is worth a fortune? The key is in the details. Start by using a magnifier to carefully inspect all lettering, especially around Perry's Victory, the year 2013, and E Pluribus Unum. Look for any signs of doubling, blurring, or shadows. Next, examine the edges and center of the coin. Off-center strikes and clipped edges are easy to spot, but still rare. Check for raised bumps, unusual ridges, or strange marks that could indicate a die crack or cut. If you find anything unusual, it's worth having your coin professionally graded to determine its rarity and condition. Collectors and dealers have already paid top dollar for rare Perry's Victory error coins in recent auctions. Mint-state examples with strong double die features or striking off-center errors have shocked the community by selling for prices far beyond their face value. Verified and authenticated by trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC, these rare coins are entering high-value collections and private holdings. The demand is real, and it's growing with every new discovery. Now, for the big reveal you've been waiting for, how much can a Perry's Victory 2013 quarter actually be worth if it has one of these rare errors and is in excellent condition? Believe it or not, a verified error coin in top-grade condition has the potential to be worth as much as $55,000. Yes, that's right, $55,000 for a single quarter that may already be sitting in a drawer, a coin jar, or quietly waiting to be discovered in your spare change. So don't overlook this powerful piece of history. The Perry's Victory Quarter is not just a beautiful coin, it's a coin filled with hidden opportunity. Whether you're just beginning your collecting journey or have been hunting for years, this is one coin you should be searching for with extra care. The right combination of error, condition, and timing could turn your discovery into something truly priceless. If you found a 2013 Perry's Victory Quarter with unusual features or think you've come across a rare variation, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and share your story. Your find might be more valuable than you think, and we're here to help you figure that out. We love seeing your discoveries and helping the collector community grow stronger every day. Third expensive coin. We're diving deep into the story of the United States $quarter coin from Montana, minted in 2007. This isn't just any state quarter. It's one with history, artistry, and in rare cases, a staggering value that has collectors around the world buzzing with excitement. So get comfortable, grab your magnifying glass, and let's uncover the mystery behind this extraordinary coin, released as part of the 50 State Quarters program. The Montana 2007 quarter pays tribute to the vast and wild landscapes of the Treasure State. On the reverse side of the coin, we see a majestic depiction of a bison skull set against the open plains and mountains in the distance. The bison skull, a symbol deeply rooted in Montana's heritage and its Native American traditions, represents strength, resilience, and the untamed spirit of the West. Beneath the skull is the inscription Big Sky Country, a nickname that perfectly captures Montana's wide, breathtaking horizons. It's a striking design that resonates with collectors and history lovers alike, but as powerful and beautiful as this coin's design may be, it's not just its symbolism or imagery that has the coin collecting world paying attention. What truly sets the Montana quarter apart are the rare minting errors that slipped through production and have now become some of the most sought-after anomalies in modern U.S. coinage. These rare versions of the 2007 Montana quarter are turning heads at coin shows, in online auctions, and among serious collectors who understand just how valuable these hidden gems can be. One of the most jaw-dropping and valuable errors found on this coin is the double die error, a result of the coin being struck more than once with slight misalignment between impressions. This error can cause the text on the coin, such as Montana 2007 or E pluribus unum, to appear doubled or shadowed. In some cases, the details on the bison skull itself show signs of doubling, creating a ghost-like echo effect that's instantly recognizable to a trained eye. This kind of doubling is not only rare, but highly collectible, and the stronger the doubling, the more impressive the value. Another incredible variation is the off-center strike, a dramatic error where the coin's design is shifted away from the center due to misalignment during minting. These errors are visually stunning, with parts of the design cut off or pushed to one side, and often feature blank crescent-shaped areas where no image appears at all. If the date and mint mark are still fully visible, that's the golden ticket. Those are the coins that collectors will pay serious money for because of their rarity and perfect error presentation. Yet another unique and highly desirable flaw is the clipped planchet, where a portion of the coin is literally missing due to a mistake during the cutting of the metal blank. These clipped coins stand out immediately, especially if the missing section cuts into the edge of the bison skull or the surrounding landscape. They are rare, fascinating, and unlike any other coins you'll ever hold in your hand. Every clipped planchet error is a little different, which adds to its appeal and makes each one a one-of-a-kind collectible piece. You should also be on the lookout for die cracks and cuts, which appear as raised bumps, blobs, or lines caused by broken or deteriorating dies during production. These often appear near the rim of the coin, across the text, or even slicing through the iconic bison skull design itself. These are not damage marks. They're official mint errors, and collectors love them. The more visible and dramatic the die crack or cut, the more desirable the coin becomes in the eyes of serious numismatists. Now the big question: how do you know if your 2007 Montana quarter is one of these rare and valuable coins? First, grab a magnifying glass and take a slow, detailed look at the coin. Examine the lettering closely. Does anything appear blurry, doubled, or shadowed? Then inspect the edges. Do you see any blank spaces, clipped areas, or off-center designs? Look closely at the bison skull and surrounding artwork for unusual bumps, blobs, or cracks that might indicate a die error. If you spot anything that looks strange or out of place, it's worth getting your coin evaluated by a professional grading service to verify its authenticity and rarity. Collectors across the country are constantly scouring their change for these Montana quarters with rare errors, and many of them are ending up in high-profile auctions and private collections. Verified error coins from this series have sold for shocking prices, especially when they're in mint or near-mint condition. When combined with a powerful design and high demand, the result is one of the most valuable and talked about state quarters of the entire 50 state quarters program. And now for the moment you've been waiting for. Just how much could one of these rare Montana quarters actually be worth if it features one of these minting errors and is in pristine condition? Believe it or not, a verified error version of the 2007 Montana quarter has the potential to reach a value of $150,000. Yes, you heard that right, $150,000 for a single quarter that you might have passed over without even realizing its worth. So don't underestimate the power of pocket change. The Montana quarter may look like just another part of your coin collection, but in the right condition and with the right error, it could be one of the most valuable items you ever own. Keep your eyes open, examine your coins carefully, and don't be afraid to get them graded if you find something unique. It might just pay off in the biggest way possible. Have you come across a Montana 2007 quarter with a strange mark or unusual strike? Share your discovery in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories, see your finds, and help you identify whether you've uncovered a rare and valuable treasure. Whether you're just starting your coin collecting journey or you're a seasoned pro, this channel is here to guide, inspire, and celebrate your passion for numismatics. Especially, we're shining a spotlight on a truly remarkable piece of American numismatic art, the United States $quarter coin from Texas, minted in 2004. This coin isn't just a part of the beloved 50 state quarters program. It's a standout with incredible demand among collectors, thanks to its unique design, rich symbolism, and most importantly, Some fascinating minting errors that have turned it into a rare treasure. If you love discovering hidden value in your coin collections, then listen closely because this Texas quarter could be more valuable than you ever imagined. The Texas 2004 quarter proudly features a stunning design that perfectly captures the Lone Star State's rugged spirit and history. On the reverse, you'll see the iconic five-pointed Lone Star rising above a waving flag, with the word Texas boldly inscribed beneath. Surrounding the star is a beautiful depiction of the state's outline, emphasizing its vast size and unique place in America's story. The artistry on this coin reflects Texas's pride, independence, and deep cultural roots, making it one of the most beloved quarters of the entire 50-state series. But the real excitement comes when you realize that some of these quarters carry something truly special, minting errors that dramatically increase their value. One of the most captivating errors on the Texas 2004 quarter is the double die error, an intriguing phenomenon where the coin's design elements, like the Lone Star or the lettering, appear doubled or shadowed. This happens when the coin is struck more than once with slightly misaligned dies, causing a distinct and often dramatic doubling effect. For collectors, spotting a strong double die error instantly sets a coin apart from the millions of regular issues, making it highly sought after and commanding premium prices. The more visible and clear the doubling, the higher the demand, and Texas quarters with this error are no exception. Another rare and valuable feature to watch out for on this coin is the off-center strike error. This occurs when the coin blank shifts during striking, resulting in a portion of the design being pushed off-center. These off-center quarters show an intriguing blank crescent of metal where part of the design is missing, while the visible sections reveal a fascinating misalignment. What makes off-center errors so desirable is their visual uniqueness. No two are exactly alike. And the more striking the misalignment while still preserving important details like the year and state name, the more collectors are willing to pay to add one to their collection. A third notable error that boosts the Texas quarter's value is the clipped planchet. Imagine a quarter missing a curved piece along its edge. This happens when the metal blank is improperly cut before striking. These clipped planchet errors give the coin an instantly recognizable bite taken out of its rim, adding a layer of rarity and intrigue. When paired with a clean strike and excellent condition, clipped planchets become prized collectibles. For the Texas quarter, this kind of error can reveal itself dramatically, especially when the clipped area intersects the iconic Lone Star, making it a true standout. In addition to these errors, some Texas 2004 quarters exhibit smaller, but no less interesting, mint anomalies such as die cracks, where tiny raised lines or blobs appear from cracks in the coin dies during production. These subtle imperfections make each coin unique and add to its desirability in the eyes of collectors who appreciate every nuance of minting history. Whether found near the edges, cutting through the lettering, or even across the Lone Star itself, die cracks tell a story of the minting process and contribute to the collectible appeal of the coin.so. How do you spot these errors on your own Texas quarters? First, use a good magnifying glass and look carefully at the lettering, star, and state outline for any signs of doubling or distortion. Then check the edges for uneven or missing portions that might indicate a clipped planchet or off-center strike. Pay attention to raised lines or bumps that could be die cracks. If you discover any unusual features, it's a smart move to have the coin professionally graded and authenticated, as verified errors can significantly increase the coin's market value. Collectors worldwide are recognizing the rarity and beauty of these error coins, driving up demand and auction prices. Recent sales have showcased how some Texas quarters with strong double die errors or striking off-center strikes can fetch tens of thousands of dollars, especially when preserved in high-grade condition. The combination of a beloved design, rich symbolism, and unique minting errors has made the 2004 Texas quarter one of the most highly prized pieces in the 50-state quarters series, and its popularity only continues to grow. And here comes the big reveal. A 2004 Texas quarter with the right minting error, such as a well-defined double die, an impressive off-center strike, or a rare clipped planchet, can command an astounding value of $99,000. Yes, $99,000 for a single quarter that tells a story of Texas pride and minting rarity. This incredible worth showcases just how powerful errors and rarity can be in the world of coin collecting. If you've got a 2004 Texas quarter tucked away somewhere, take a moment to examine it carefully. You could be sitting on a numismatic goldmine. And if you've ever found an error coin or want to share your experiences, drop a comment below. We love hearing your stories and helping collectors identify hidden treasures in their collections. Next coin. We're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States $quarter coin from New Hampshire, minted in the year 2000. This coin is not just a part of the beloved 50-state quarter series. It holds an extraordinary allure that has made it one of the most sought-after coins among collectors worldwide. If you think all quarters are the same, think again, because this New Hampshire quarter carries rare features and errors that make it a true gem worth paying attention to. Stay with me as we unravel the story behind this remarkable coin and discover why it has become a highly prized treasure. The 2000 New Hampshire quarter instantly captures attention with its stunning design. On the reverse side, you see the Old Man of the Mountain, an iconic rock formation that symbolizes the rugged beauty and resilience of New Hampshire's landscape. The coin beautifully portrays the profile of this natural wonder with remarkable detail, surrounded by inscriptions highlighting the state's name and its motto, "Live free or die." This design perfectly reflects the spirit of New Hampshire and instantly connects collectors with the state's proud heritage. But what truly elevates this quarter beyond its aesthetic appeal is the incredible rarity and the unique minting errors that some coins from this batch exhibit. One of the most fascinating aspects collectors look for in the New Hampshire 2000 quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, but slightly misaligned, causing a doubling effect in the letters or numbers. On this quarter, the doubling is often most visible in the inscriptions such as New Hampshire or the date 2000. This subtle but unmistakable doubling creates a dramatic visual impact that makes the coin instantly stand out from the millions of standard issues. Coins with this kind of double die error are in very high demand because they are so rare and hard to find, especially in pristine condition. Another exceptional error that increases the value of the New Hampshire quarter is the off-center strike. When the coin blank shifts during the minting process, the design is struck off-center, resulting in part of the design missing or pushed to one side, and an exposed blank area on the coin's surface. Off-center strikes are not only visually intriguing, but highly collectible because no two off-center coins look alike. For this New Hampshire quarter, an off-center strike reveals part of the Old Man of the Mountain design dramatically cut off or shifted, turning the coin into a unique masterpiece. These error coins have been commanding extraordinary prices at auctions due to their one-of-a-kind nature. Another rare but equally valuable feature to look for is the clipped Planchet error. This happens when the metal blank that the coin is struck on is improperly cut, leaving a curved section missing from the edge of the coin. The clipped Planchet error is especially prized because it's easy to spot and quite uncommon. When combined with the New Hampshire quarter's detailed design, a clipped Planchet creates an eye-catching anomaly that elevates the coin's desirability and value. Collectors seek out these varieties not only for their rarity, but for the fascinating glimpse they offer into the minting process itself. So, how can collectors identify these valuable errors on their New Hampshire quarters? First, a keen eye and a magnifying glass are your best friends. Look carefully at the lettering for any signs of doubling, especially on the state name and year. Check the edges of the coin for any missing portions or off-center strikes. Also, examine the overall placement of the design to spot any irregularities. If you do find a coin with these features, it's highly recommended to have it professionally graded and authenticated. Certified coins with verified errors consistently attract premium prices in the marketplace. The demand for the New Hampshire 2000 quarter with these special minting errors has skyrocketed in recent years. At prestigious auctions, error coins in excellent condition have sold for jaw-dropping amounts, reflecting the intense collector interest and the scarcity of well-preserved examples. These coins are no longer just pieces of currency. They have become prized collectibles, investment-worthy treasures that tell a story of both the state's heritage and the fascinating imperfections of mint production. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. A 2000 New Hampshire quarter, exhibiting these rare and striking minting errors, especially in mint state condition, can reach an astonishing value of $100,000. That's right, $100,000 for a coin many may overlook. This figure reflects just how highly prized these coins have become in the collector community and how powerful rarity and error variety can be in determining coin value. If you have a New Hampshire quarter from 2000, I urge you to examine it carefully. There could be a hidden fortune sitting right in your pocket. And if you've ever found a similar coin or want to share your questions and stories about coin collecting, drop a comment below. We love hearing from fellow collectors and helping uncover the secrets behind rare coins. Last unique coin. We're zooming in on a truly captivating piece of American history, the United States $quarter coin from Guam, minted in 2009. This coin is a standout in the U.S. Mint's 50 state quarters program, and believe me when I say, it's not just a coin, it's a rare collectible that's caught the eye of collectors all around the world. If you think quarters are just everyday pocket change, think again. This Guam quarter has unique features and minting errors that make it a shining star in the coin collecting universe. So listen carefully, because this story of rarity and value will definitely keep you hooked. The Guam quarter features an eye-catching design that instantly transports you to this beautiful island territory in the Pacific. The reverse side shows a vibrant scene of the iconic flying prow, a traditional Chamorro sailing vessel, cutting through the waves with palm trees and the sun setting in the background. This artistic depiction celebrates Guam's rich cultural heritage and maritime history. The detailed craftsmanship of the design makes it a favorite among collectors, but what really makes this coin special is its rarity and the minting errors that occasionally appear, turning an ordinary quarter into an extraordinary collector's item. One of the most sought-after errors on the Guam 2009 quarter is the double die error. This fascinating mistake happens during the minting process when the coin's design is struck twice with slight misalignment, causing a shadow or doubling effect on letters and numbers. For the Guam quarter, this doubling often appears around the inscriptions Guam or the year 2009. This subtle doubling is highly prized because it transforms a common coin into a rare treasure, and coins with such an error are very limited in number. The thrill of spotting this rare feature is what makes the Guam quarter so exciting for collectors. Another remarkable error collectors look for is the off-center strike. This error occurs when the blank coin is not properly centered during striking, resulting in a portion of the design being pushed off the edge or missing entirely. On the Guam quarter, this off-center strike reveals an incomplete image of the flying prow or parts of the palm trees shifted dramatically. Each off-center coin is unique, making it a one-of-a-kind specimen that collectors absolutely crave. The rarity and uniqueness of off-center strikes mean these coins often command high prices, especially when preserved in excellent condition. In addition to these, there's the clipped Planchet error, where a piece of the coin's edge is missing due to an error in the metal blanking process. This creates a distinctive curved clip on the coin's rim that is easy to spot and highly desirable. On a Guam quarter, a clipped Planchet error adds another layer of intrigue and value, turning a regular quarter into a true collector's prize. These types of errors not only increase the coin's worth, but also highlight the fascinating imperfections that occur during the minting process, which many collectors find incredibly captivating. If you're wondering how to identify these valuable errors on your Guam quarter, the key is to examine your coin carefully with a magnifying glass. Look closely at the lettering for any signs of doubling, check if the design is perfectly centered, and inspect the edges for any clipped portions. Collectors also recommend getting your coin professionally graded and authenticated if you suspect it has these rare features, as certified error coins tend to attract premium prices in auctions and private sales. The demand for the Guam 2009 quarter with these rare errors has surged in recent years. At high-profile auctions, these coins have sold for astonishing sums, reflecting their rarity and the increasing competition among collectors to add them to their collections. This quarter isn't just a piece of change anymore. It's a coveted collectible that carries both historical significance and exceptional monetary value. And now, for the exciting reveal, a 2009 Guam quarter featuring these exceptional errors. especially in mint state condition, can fetch an incredible price of $70,000. Yes, you heard that right. $70,000 for a coin many might overlook as just pocket change. This impressive value highlights the powerful combination of rarity, demand, and the fascinating stories behind these minting mistakes. If you have a Guam quarter from 2009, don't just toss it in your change jar, take a close look, because you might be holding a true treasure. And if you've ever found a similar error coin or want to share your questions and stories about collecting, leave a comment below. We love hearing from passionate collectors like you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell to stay up to date with all the rare coin discoveries we bring your way. Thanks so much for watching and happy collecting!